do my hair. I am live once again. I just came from makeup and hair. They had to use extra glue with all the heat. It said one waiting. Who is waiting? Well, if no one's going to be here, I'm going to read on stream for 2 hours. I'll be back. I think Andy Kaufman used to do that. Now people are making a living on YouTube doing it. I could go to sleep, a sleep stream. Maybe you'd like that. Hey, Allie, how are you? Good to see you. Thanks for coming by. Gotta move this. I always blow it. I don't like doing those side eyes. There. I think I did it without messing up this time. How are you, Allie? It's good to see you. It's good to see you. Yeah, I've seen people go live and they're just reading. They don't even do that though. They're just like, I would at least go like, oh, that's exciting. Something. Oh no. Allie, it's good to see you. I was hoping, I don't know, I can't remember now. It was all so crazy on that birthday bash. I was hoping you could have gone on there. Oh, sorry about that. That's horrible. Sorry. It's sad. I just had one of my little cats. It was when he died. It's been 2 years. My grandmother, I only knew one. Uh, my other had died when I was a baby. So that's sad. My aunt was really cool. I loved her a lot. Yeah, that's what you have to look at. At least she's not suffering. It's just like us dealing with it now, but she's out of her misery and in glory. Hey, misfits and dreamers, how are you? I always miss you. The other night I said I'm going to go in and my phone said you were still on, and I clicked it and it said like stop streaming 8 minutes ago. Oh man, I'm always well, I'm never really late actually. I'm pretty punctual, but for fun stuff, I always miss it. KB Collision. I hear you have a new. That sounds weird. A new bunch of bloobs. It's like what? Oh God, Foxy's slapping me. What is this? Come in slapping. 2 hours of reading. Yeah, I was saying people go live and they're just sitting there like, it's like, okay. It's like, I don't get that one. I wouldn't want to be like, that's weird. I don't want people watching. I like to read in silence and private. Depends what I'm reading. I only look at the pictures. Yeah, Misfits and Dreams. I love your cooking videos. You always make awesome. Those chicken wings made me insane. It's a wave. Hi, Foxy. I thought you were slapping. It's like pop. Hello, pop. How are you, Foxy? Hope everybody's okay. Cool here, 50. Yeah, I don't know what it is here. It's been a little warm, then it cooled. 72. Still 72. Yeah, it's got hot again. I hate it. It's a wave. At least it's not the finger. You know that one. You go, oh, I know that one. It's like with the wave. I used to be able to, if I had my cursor, it would say what it was. Because I'm so emoji illiterate. My first novel will be out in the spring. It's going to be written in emojis. Are you Allie in Hades? Oh no. I think they're going to give me trouble tonight. I think it's going to keep reconnecting. If they do this, it's definitely a conspiracy because my computer I can do all sorts of things, never mess up. So I hear YouTube's been tripping on lives. Was bored, made a turkey dinner with all the fixings. Oh, that sounds good. I get like it's a butter ball. They cut the breast off. So it's like the whole breast and none of the carcass or anything. So I just always cook that. How does Braille handle books written entirely in emojis. It's called uh, Words to Speech or audiobooks. That will be my next brand. I will have audiobooks. I will read everything from 1900 and below so I don't get hit with a copyright. I'll be reading. Can you read like maybe like instruction manuals or something? That would be fun. An Oreo cheesecake? That sounds awesome. Cheesecake, it's like I love it and hate it because it's so good, but then I always go, "Oh, have a nice piece," and then I'm like, "Oh God, I should have had like half." Braille. That's like a pun, KB? How does Braille handle books? Braille handle books. That's our new brand. I'll give you a cut. Yeah, I heard people they're starting to adopt bloobs into their vocabulary. It still makes people go, "What? Excuse me, bloobs." My mom used to swear, but she would like change the words, so it was like gall dern, that gall dern, so you could get away with it. I guess like when you say fudge, oh fudge, like what? Oh, it's okay, it's fudge. 60-40. I'll give you 60-45 if you stop doing those. What are they called? Oh shoot, I had the joke and I forgot the name. Where you sing. uh Zonte Zuyale. Your turn, KB. Go. Then I'll go. Charles Zolola. I don't know about that. I'm in a goofy mood. I was gonna make banana cheesecake, but then well, all this stuff happened. I might make it later this week. Yeah. When I lost my mom, I didn't cook for a long time. And then one day I just said this, I have to, just something I just thought I should start again. She would want me to not do that, but I understand. I got to go stay with my dad right after, so it was like culture shock, and I was, it kind of was good for me. If I had stayed here, I, probably would have went crazy. Well, crazier, KB. Gotcha. Reading the Missile of October about the Cuban Missile Crisis. Oh, that's intense reading. I have lots of books on my Kindle. I look down because I have it here. That I just have like everything. I'll never get around to reading everything, but it's like just so many varied things. Thing I love right now are the um, Earl Stanley Gardner, the old Perry Mason stories. Those are pretty cool. It's like a whole nother time because it's long ago, and the everything was different. Like no cell phones or anything. Yeah, well, I want to hear you, KB. I'm trying to come up with a song, but it has to be something nice. I liked your what's it called? Animal AC. Is that what you call it? Well, AC song. At least it's just AC, not ACDC, though. It's more fun at a party. Nice. I read Stephen King, The Institute. I read the original. I never had, but I read the original Shining, and I like that. But it's like super long. It's like I don't know. I don't like things super super long. I don't know. I'd rather have lots of varied things shorter. Yeah, prayers to you, Allie. Just try to be strong. I always say, keep your beautiful memories and try to rely on those. She would want you to be, you know, she'd want you to try to smile and remember her. But you'll never get over it, but it just gets somewhat easier with time. But, it could be like, for me, it's been like 16 years still. I was crying the other day. It's true. I laugh, but it's true. I laugh when I am telling the truth. Yeah, I have a bunch of Stephen King, but I just it's always something. I get inspired to read. I jump all around. Those the Perry Mason ones are like kind of like a pulp. It's nothing like I know all the words. Some authors, it's like, what the heck? Yeah, but I love the Kindle because then I can press the word and it tells me what it means. Poe's like that. The more I'm reading Poe, is he has a lot of crazy words that you have to look up. I guess they're called antiquated, but I just think people get lazy when you can say "Hey yo" instead of "Good day, my fellow," or something. "Hey, what up?" Instead of like "How are you doing today, my dear?" Yeah, those stories are good though, because I don't know, they just have a lot of good twists. I guess he was a lawyer and everything, so he knew a lot of stuff. But the way he puts them together, it's kind of cool. It's like all interwoven, and then it kind of comes together. But they're easy to read. I meant she wouldn't want me to be sad. No, she wouldn't. And I know people say this stuff, but believe me, I've lost everybody. And my brother, he wouldn't want me to be sad. Keep, he'd want me to be extra happy and to live, because we still have our lives to live. Just got to hold those precious memories. Thank God you had her, you know what I mean? The Raven. Kindle is a game changer. Yeah, I know, KB. It says sometimes I like looking at the words just to verify definitions, but it's true. There's a lot of words and different things. Because I'll say different words, like when I write, I'll write like I was writing amongst, and that's kind of like the old version. You can still use it, but it's like among, but amongst to me sounds better. Like sometimes I spell like gray is with an E instead of an A. 64 years. Her and my sorry, I'm skipped. Yeah, her and my grandpa were married 64 years. They got married when I was 3. Kindle, I read that. Edgar Allan Poe, The Raven. Yeah, I did that one, but I started doing, I have all my stuff here. I was going to do a mock up because all these people have I had like the screen and the microphone. It's like I was going to do the newscast, but I did a news story. I think it's going to sound even better than they ever have. I used my good mic and used some effect on it. But I don't know. I get mixed reviews on my reading, but I like to do them, so I don't care. I still do them. The Pit or the Pendulum. Yeah, I like that oval portrait was freaky because, he's like so into the painting and painting her beauty that he doesn't know she dies. Spoiler, sorry. I should have said spoiler first. Yeah. My grandmother, I just had met her one time, and she was so good to me and kind to me. It was like, wow. She wanted to she gave me this beautiful quilt she had made, all hand sewn. Bonnie and I have been married 22 years in August. I thought you were 29 though. You got married when you were 7? Come on. Or when you were 12. Come on, don't lie. I can tell when you're lying. That's a long time. A lot of people don't make it, or I don't know, or they don't want to. I think it just depends. The right person, that's such a blessing. 10 years on the 26th, that's awesome. A whole decade. A decade of love. I was going to say destruction. Decade of destruction. 55? Wow. I really thought you were in your 40s. Not that it matters. It's like, oh no, no, you're 55. Wow, that's old. No, it's how you feel. You still seem to love life and have fun. When I think of 55-year-olds when I was young, it was like, man, you're, this old dude. But being in your 50s, it's like, I don't know. I still feel real young. Kel Bell, how are you? My dear Kel Bell. It's good to see you. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I didn't want to, be disrespectful though, but I joke around. I'm like, what up? There's something else. We made it 10 years, 10 more, 22 years. That's a long time. I don't know how long my parents were married. Maybe like 20 years or something. Yeah. People think I'm all young and I always laugh, but I let them think that. My voice is still bad. I've been kind of sick. I don't know what's going on. There's something wrong. Oh, okay, because I just joke around. It's not. That's a good thing. I know some people married like 2 years or even less, like or 3 or 4. It can be tough, but if it's the right person. Allergies. No, I've had been sick for a long time. I think I have like a pneumonia. I've had been taking antibiotics and see if I can kick it. Just haven't felt good at all. I had pneumonia a couple years ago, so I was thinking it might be that. Had all sorts of tests, but if you go and you say you have any kind of symptom at all, they're like, okay, shuttle him in the back and walk him over there. I got to cut the line in the pharmacy. But then they give you prescriptions and you can't go pick them up. So it's like, okay, I have one waiting there now. I can't go in. So, sorry, all. I'm mopping while listening. Mopping the floor or mopping up gravy or syrup or something. You're actually mopping? Don't you have a little robotic thing that goes around the whole room? Gets to you and it goes, move your feet. If you don't, it like electrocutes you. It's like the machines take it over. I like sci-fi too. You can tell. I've known him for 20 years. Me and him have been friends for a long time. Did you get married later? And you know, I guess so. Yeah. Sound like a dummy. Did you get married? But I mean, you knew him, and then you were friends. Then you um, got romantic. Great. Any more good news? It's the good news stream. Oh wow. In bed with Buddy, laying on my feet, keeping them warm. I get my little Ziggy, but man, he just sleeps like a rock. But then I'll have to move, and I can't move because he's like there. He'll come and like try to move my legs. Like, come on, I want to lay down. I feel him all pushing. Then he just plops. Oh, that's cool. It's good if you know somebody. Then that makes a big difference. That's the thing. Some people rush in, and everybody's still. After time, you know how somebody really is. But if you just know them, it's like, oh, they're wonderful. They love football. They don't gamble. And then you move in, it's like, he watches football every week. He, he gambles. But over time, you get to know. It's like, hey, wait a minute. He comes walking in with like a football jersey. I don't like football. Man. Hey, what's going on, One Mighty? It's good to see you. Boy, I liked your drawing the other day. That looks so cool. I always admire artists because it amazes me, to create something out of this blank page. I've tried forever to draw. It's just I don't believe everybody can draw. Just like everybody can't, do certain things. You can try real hard, but won't have that talent. I watched a thing about San Diego Comic Con, and there was two different artists, and one was kind of, wasn't focused. It was just like a hobby, and the other dude had his stuff together, and the one guy actually did better because the other guy, they looked at his stuff, it was like, oh well, you should work on this and then show us again. But the other guy, there was like, yeah, made a YouTube studio in my house, have a green screen and motion. Is it motion? Mountain lights along the wall near the sun. Oh, that's cool. I just have this. I was gonna try to do it for my other room, uh, but I don't have much space. I'd have to sit somehow, get something in front of me. But I'd have the cool, because behind me is my cool wall with a lot of neat stuff. So it'd look good, but it would be like I'd be sitting off. This at least it's like a room where I can spread out. But I don't have lights or anything. I could. I have a little globe thing with a light, and but I don't know. I'm not too fancy. That's why I was gonna do the fake mic thing. Well, it's not fake, but it looks like you're speaking through the mic. I've seen a lot of those. That's cool. I've been to a comic. Yeah, it was kind of fun because there was different. One guy was like a figure guy. One, she made these killer costumes, and one guy, he was just, it was like him and his wife. He was gonna ask this girl to marry him. He was like, I don't know what he did, but it was pretty cool. But the artist, you could tell the one guy really practiced and had skill. The other guy was like, he just, it was like just like, he wasn't taking it seriously. And they gave him advice and he just blew it off. But the other guy was making notes. So it was kind of cool. Me, P.O. box? No, I don't have one. I don't have a P.O. box. I don't think I'd ever need one. I would never need one. Maybe if my 1900s readings take off. Take care, Foxy. Good to see you. Sweet dreams. No, I had Instagram, but I disabled it for a while. I needed like a break from it. It got to be too much. So I disabled it. But I'll probably start it again sometime. I just like needed a break. I used to have a Facebook in then I don't know, just the first couple things were just negative and I said I don't want to do this. It just wasn't me. I don't like to make social things like all negative or it's just I don't know. How's Ziggy? Ziggy's doing good. His little lip where he had like that bump forever, it had like come off and now it's all healed. He's all perfect. I was just gonna take him in. I had an appointment, but I was kind of afraid because I thought they'd probably want to do weird things to him. But it must have something happened and it just came off and it's all gone. He's all perfect. He had it a long time. It was like a little bump. But I like looked at people were saying when they had that, it's sometimes like a little cyst or something, but then they'll want to try like screen him for all cancer and do all these things and I don't know. So when it happened, he had the appointment, but then all of a sudden it was gone. And it was like a little wound and it healed right up. So I said, I had to cancel because it was stupid to take him in when so now it's all totally better. I was like dressing his wounds. I had my feral cats and I'd always fix them up. And, all my cats, I've done like little, things to help them. My one feral guy, he'd get in horrible fights and he had a big abscess and I healed him from that. He had lots of things. My other cat, he had like a ingrown like claw and I helped him with that. I just use hydrogen peroxide and try to, keep them clean. Yeah, or if you have an email, I could send, or I have my email. You write, it's Hills of Dagon at Gmail. If you write, then I can write you. I just, I didn't want to be on Instagram for a while. Wasn't any fun anymore. You know, I got tired of like the selfies with the face masks. It's like I don't know. Oh, okay. Let me get it. Had my little stash over here. Okay. You get You didn't even notice, KB? Oh dear. Yeah, I just disabled it. I can't hang. I left. I don't do a whole production like I'm leaving, guys. I just can't hang. I needed a break. I haven't been well, and I don't know. It just was getting kind of negative. You've been busy. No wonder you didn't write. How dare you, KB? Yeah, I know how it is. I just don't. I haven't even said anything because it's not a big deal. I found out you could do it. Just take like a break. And they ask you why. I said, I just need a break from it. It just wasn't any fun. I don't know. Do I like chocolate? Do I like chocolate? Oh yeah, chocolate anything. Chocolate. Chocolate covered chocolate. Yeah, chocolate's pretty darn good in different forms. Hot chocolate, chocolate pudding, chocolate pie, and chocolate covered chocolate. Those little, I just saw them haystacks. It's like coconut with chocolate on. Yeah, Instagram. Yeah, I started getting like anytime I have my account set to private because the first time I made my account, I got like three porn things, and so I made it private. So it's just people I kind of connect with and I, somewhat, know. And then anytime I'd leave a comment anywhere, they can't see the comment because I was going, why the heck nobody likes my comment? And there's others have all these likes, and so it's because I have my account private. So it was like that was pointless. And then I had liked somebody's video, and I guess somebody looked there, and then they tagged me in their porn crap. So you go there, and it has your name, and I said, it's just, I don't know, it was stupid. And I hate their suggestions, and then they're watching you because it's like all of a sudden when I post guitar stuff, I get all guitar ads, and then it's like they go by what you post. If you post like a cake, you'll get baking things. Deep fried. Yeah, I've never had deep fried like Oreo or the Twinkies things. I never had those. Somebody was making. I saw corn dogs, homemade corn dogs. The good ones you get at like the fair. I go, I wouldn't mind trying to make those, but I've been using the air fryer a lot. It works pretty good. I have a Fry Daddy, but the air fryer is pretty cool. I tried some wings in it, but they were I don't know. I didn't do it right. They took like forever. I could have done them in the oven. I got some. Just drinking some blood. Deep fried cheesecake. Are you really gonna make that? No, they have deep fried ice cream. I never got that one. I said I'm missing something. Guess if it goes in and out real quick, or it's like my type of food. I need like a bib. When I looked up the bibs, they were all like uh, real big, like I guess for people in nursing homes. And so I go, I want one with like Cthulhu on it or something. I should go into business, make these bibs. It has like sports teams, has like music groups, but like I spill so much. I'll have to watch that one. God, that sounds great. When I was a little kid, my dad worked over across the bay, and he would take me to this little like a deli type place, and they had cheesecake, and they had if you could eat the whole cheesecake, you could have it for free. But it was like, man, if you ate that whole thing, you'd probably get sick. It was always crazy. You can shop from the A ABDL stores in. What does that mean? I don't know. I'm not hip on abbreviations. I'm not even too sure about KB, to be honest, KB. The adult stores. The adult stores, I'm not going to those. Oh, God. I'm afraid to look that one. Some things you can't see. I usually, when it's something online and you look it up, it's like, why did I look that up? When I see, or certain things, I don't like a lot of that stuff. They have a when you I thought it was adult store. They have like one of those places down on the boulevard, and my brother used to work there, and his not at the store but like next to it. So his boss would send him there, have these meetings, and he went to get this huge thing of popcorn at the store across the street. So my brother is standing there, right by the door of the sex place with this huge thing of popcorn, and my neighbor was at the light, and she like saw it. So it looked like he was gonna go into this adult place with this huge thing of popcorn. Oh, it always makes me laugh. He's like looking, like, oh God, it's the neighbor. But he was really just going back to his work, or that's what he's told me. Maybe he did go in there. Okay, friend, gonna get sleep. Much love, please. I will, sure. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for coming in. It means a lot to me. I will. I will. You could get a sports bib. A sports bib. A new art. Hey, how are you, a new art? Good to see you. Yeah, sports bib or something, like it has like, those fake t-shirts with a tuxedo. It's like the bib with the tuxedo. I just do like a big napkin. It's the spoon or the fork. It's not me. It's always faulty dinnerware, not me. Good to see you, and thank you. I appreciate it a lot. I appreciate your friendship. You've been real good to me. It's good to see you. I was so bummed the last time I missed you. You take care. Have a great evening. But it's probably late there. Good to see you, a new art. KB. I'll have to look that up. I'm not going to look it up now because I'm afraid. Have a thank you. Take care. I wish they had like some when I look for pictures, like for some videos I'm doing, and sometimes if they're risque, they'll say not safe for work. They should have not safe for your eyes if it's something you shouldn't see, like something freaky, adult babies or something like warning. This may contain images that will scar you for life. KB, you've been busy. You're mopping? I can't believe that. I just thought you'd have a couple maids running around. I have a nice butler. His name's Dagon. Dagon, yes, go get me a drink. Okay, here you are. Thank you. The pay's good though. Well, for me, but he complains. Yeah, I like a lot of weird things. I act like a prude sometimes, but I've seen a lot of crazy stuff. You know, I've seen pretty much a lot of weird things. But some things, I like to think some things at least would shock me somewhat. Like I'm not that jaded. Like, oh, I just saw you know. But some things you still, I don't know. It take a lot, I think. I've seen a lot of crazy stuff. I don't want to say, I see a lot of people, you know, around and some are nuts. And it's like, oh my God, you never know what you'll see. And it's like, you know, one day, naked lady walking down the middle of the street. It's like, okay, Lady Godiva 2020. You wouldn't do singing. What is that called? KB. Hey, thanks. That's what I like to say. Uh, KB, what's the singing you do? I forget. I just seen it. I forget. I want to see more of those. That's funny. I don't know. I saw one guy. It's some guy. I thought he was a spammer, and he'd come in everybody's channel and go like, "Great job, uh, keep it up," or something. So it's like spam. But he would sing, and oh my goodness, is like I thought, oh, I'll listen, you know, and then he's like, like you gotta be kidding me! Like this guy's singing. Good night. I'll talk to you soon. I'll write you soon. KB Collision. She's slapping now too. What's this violence with these people tonight? They're slapping. Don't do the was it the butt bump? Have you seen that one? I don't know. Yeah, KB. I wouldn't mind if I do. I'm serious about that though. You have a cool voice. I think it would be fun to do something like that. I just finished a new song. And I'm doing a video like I've never really done this type before. But I don't know what. I don't know. It's kind of weird. It's kind of a like a slower song. I have another song ready, but I'm still trying to tweak it a little bit. The video is going to be a little harder, but they're kind of fun too. Yeah, I did like a lyric video with it, so I don't know. It's like kind of slow, but it's like has heavy parts, but then softer parts. But I don't know about it. I was thinking I might put the other one because it's a little more rock, but I like this other one. So it was fun to make. I used a new program, and I even did like all the voice and everything's through my good mic and everything. I have a real good mic, so it sounds better. I think like my new reading one, it's gonna sound cool. I can make myself sound like a little different. Looking forward to hearing it. Blues, the magic blues, a parody. Parody of what? I don't do parodies. I like to, but you know, like even my sleepwalk, I got hit with the copyright claim, which means it can stay up, but they can put their ads on it. And the thing is, I saw like there's like 100 different people who do that song, and so I was looking at the different videos, and none of them had ads really. So I thought I should be okay, maybe because I did another song and they didn't care. And that one, man, it was like quick. I guess because it's such a distinct melody. I like to think it's because they thought it was the original, but it was mine. Hey, Lulu and Laura, good to see you. Thank you for coming by. Thanks, I appreciate it. I just jumped on here. I was going to go last week and I just didn't feel too well. So I kept trying. I thought, if I get on here, I'll be all like, hey, I don't want to be like that. Falling asleep online. But I've seen people do that. They still have people watching. It's like they're asleep. They're like, people watching? Drink more of my blood. That's what keeps me young. I'm really like 100, but I drink that and I stay young. I haven't had a drink since that birthday bash with the panel. That was pretty crazy. That was one unique video, the way it ended. I'd never seen that before. I've seen people pass out live and then they just, are like laying there. That one's always funny. And somebody fell asleep and they were snoring. I think it was somebody I know. Hey, Anu, how are you? Good to see you. Is that where you live in your the lives you do, like those apartments? It looks like big skyscrapers. That's intense. I live by it's like a nature area. So it's like we don't have any big buildings like that here, but in the city, they're huge. And in Oakland, I have to go there once in a while. They just put up a new one. It's huge. It used to be just vacant. Now it's this huge building. You walk by, go, what the heck? A parody. Yeah, I wanted to do 1 KB a parody for Foxy's channel, but it's like, I don't know. I don't think she wants to. She just wants to, do her stuff. I don't want to force her. But then I thought it'd probably get hit with copyright. Oh, Hong Kong. That's nice. It looks really awesome. I have a knack of thinking up crazy lyrics for songs. I don't know. I can think up crazy ones, but it'd probably get copyright. That's the trouble. I'm just gonna from now on. I'm just doing my own stuff. I was gonna do a ukulele version of "I'm in the Mood for Love," and then I thought I'd probably, it's like from the 1930s, 1938 or something. They'll probably still hit me. It's like some guy who's like 120, like, I gotta get my 5 cents. Because, you're not going to get a lot. It's not like it's getting millions of views. That's one thing I don't like is because you'll hear people playing songs and then they're okay. And then others, it's like they hit them. I don't know why. That's like with reading, they can get you if it's like copyright. So I do the old stuff. If I do the ancient, like Lovecraft stuff's all public domain, and Poe, that's from so long ago that they can't. It's like, I think some of the songs, like Elvis's songs, when it's like 2035, then you can do them on YouTube. So I'll be like the oldest dude doing like an Elvis song. Here he is, 80 years old. Love me tender. Copyright free now. It's like, man, Elvis has been gone for what, 40 years plus years, and still getting that coin. Getting that coin. Then they taxing it so they get coin from the dead man. That's pretty funny. I didn't know who I'd see. I had a couple things here, but the one, I don't know if anybody would know it. I got a few new collectibles, but I don't know if I'm doing video because they're so small. I like to do. I don't like to make real short ones. Like my first videos were just for like goofing, and it's like my cat for like 38 seconds or something. It's like then YouTube will say people aren't watching this as long as other videos. Like, really? I wonder why. Because it's like 38 seconds. Oh, I knew it's 9:30 p.m. on Sunday night here. Yeah, just 9:30. The evening is young, and I used to be supposed to be, and so am I, but I don't know about that. It's better than The evening is late, and so am I. It means goodbye. KB. Yeah, it's like 9:30 here. It's early. But see, that's the trouble here. When I like to go like after 8 at night, but then East Coast, then it's like what, maybe 10, like 12:30 at night. Then so a lot of people they are sleeping and stuff. I don't know. Sometimes a couple times I went in the day, but everybody goes live so much. I like to go once in a while. Yeah, 11:30. I guess 2 hours. I think that's what my dad used to be, and then my sister was like 3, so it was like they were kind of off. But yeah, she's here. She's just listening. She always comes in. She's one of my great viewers. Hope you're doing okay, Allie. I know sometimes, like after time, like I'll sit there and go, like I can't believe I made it through everything, and I still can laugh and still be like a goof. But it's hard. It's no fun growing up, you know. When you're a kid, you don't realize. When you get older and responsibilities and family and lose people, it's like, man, I want to be a little kid. Bit of time. Well, thanks for coming in, Lulu and Laura. I appreciate it. Yeah, I hope so. I'll be praying for you. I don't mean to sound like anything's easy or, I had a lady when I lost my mom and I was off and I went back to work and she said, like, where have you been? I said, oh, I lost my mom. She goes, well, it's been long enough. You should be over it. That was 15 years ago. I was like, yeah, I just, I was like, yeah, just because, some people, if they don't care, sure, what do they care? But if you care and you love the person, come on. Always, she was funny because she was like alone. It's like, no wonder you're alone. That's why you're alone. No, it doesn't. You can't say like, well, you just can't say. And there's different. It can come and go, like for a while. Sometimes I get all down about it, even after all this time. Oh, it's cool. I'm doing well. Thank you, Lulu and Laura. You have a blessed night. Get calls. Sarcastically, are you here? I'm sorry, no coffee. I don't have any coffee on the pot or the pot of coffee. I don't know what I'm saying. I have the pot, not the coffee. Yeah, it's funny when people try to think there's a time or a certain thing. You just have to work through it. And I don't know, it's hard. But I just try to think how blessed I was to have those people. At least you have where you, like, because you miss them and it's hard, that means they were worth it. And they, if you didn't care, it'd be like, some people pass away. It's like, oh, well, you know, like, don't shed a tear. But if you care, at least that meant they meant something to you and you're blessed to have had them. Sarcastically, how are you doing? Didn't you give the coffee up, but then you went back? I don't know. I lose track of these coffee things. It's going to take time to get used to her not being in the house, sitting in her chair when I go in. But I'm not sad. I'm happy for her because now she can do the things she no longer could. Yeah, it's like my mom. When I think of her now, she's how she was. Like a strong. You know, it's true. I don't know. It's hard. I would always, even to this day, and this is crazy because it's been 16 years, but I'll want to tell my mom something. Oh, I can't. It's like, ah, shoot. It's like even my brother now. It's only been a short time, but it's like, man, I wish I could tell him this. And I think, well, he knows. I think still off the coffee. Good for you. Yeah, I've been off caffeine. It just makes me crazy. And then it doesn't like have the kick anymore. Like I would drink a Monster at night and then fall asleep. It's like, yeah, time to give it up. It's not doing it. They used to warn us in school when we were little kids about coffee. And I thought, yeah, but then they're in the cafeteria like pounding it. Like, don't drink coffee, and then it's because they could have more. Trying to move my leg. My leg. It's funny. Yeah, sarcastically, I haven't seen you in a while. The coffee. I kind of miss it, just the whole, you know, it wasn't so much the caffeine, but just like the taste and everything. I used to love the double espressos. My friend, he would make Italian, like these little demitasses, the little cup have like lemon and just like black coffee in there, and man, you'd be like flying. Hey, Blue Idaho, how are you? Good to see you. One time I took, it was like a something with like a shot of espresso, and I was like driving, and all of a sudden I was like boom, 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 boom. It was like, oh man, it kicked in. Like I think I was going shopping, and now I'm gonna really shop. It's gonna be like supermarket sweep, just throwing everything. But I haven't had caffeine. It's been years, probably 6 years, 7 years now. Hello, Blue Idaho. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. I just come on here and ramble a little bit. And KB's off cleaning. She was in here mopping. You keep mopping. Come on over here and mop. I see a lot of people around here have like those Mary maids who come. It's like, I don't know. I don't think I trust people. I have, like, you'd be wanting to watch them. I don't know. Or they have like the relative, you don't know. Yeah, he had a nice TV, really. I don't know. I stuck doing my own things. I don't mind though. I'd rather do fun things. Oh, you have to clean up for everybody? Oh, that would be lame. A couple of days. You should do one of those videos like the cleaning up and do it like in fast motion. So you're like, then you're sweeping and doing that. Have you seen those? Those are pretty trippy. I don't know. I like those because it's like they're doing it all fast. If you're like Superman, you could do that. Whip through the house, everything done. Do the yard, all done. My yard takes like 4 days. It's like, come on. Blue Idaho. It's okay to clean up. I don't like to have a messy house. A lot of men, I think, are messy. Though, don't write letters. That's just my opinion. It was the wake up boost and the energy. The Cuban coffee is strong one, but yummy. Yeah, I like the Yemen roast. That one was good. And then the Honduras was real nice. I used to get coffee from everywhere. I had the Jamaican Blue Mountain, the Italian is the one, the Ethiopian, all sorts of different ones. They're all beautiful. I like strong coffee. I wouldn't even put anything in it. I used to bring a thermos in to work, and had it, but I don't do that. Yeah, they're trippy, KB. I've just run across them here and there, and it's like doing the dishes, then sweeping, then you got the Swiffer. It's kind of trippy. Gets a little repetitive. I just laugh at because some people do. It's like what they do for videos. There's a lot of things I don't want to do. That other people they do and do great with, but mine. But they always say you're supposed to do like one thing on your channel, but I just do whatever I do. I like to mix it all up. I'm not here for be famous or to try to make money. I'm just here for fun. So it makes me different. I will do it. It's the Dyson, so there's no sound. It's just all nothing. We used to have a carpet sweeper, manual, and you just push it and I'll do the voice sound effects free of charge. I can do garbage disposal. I'm still working on flushing toilet and drain unclogging. But I've mastered the shaking out the carpet, the dusting the furniture. The thing I found you can find out is if it's not like dark, you take a flashlight and then look at stuff. You go, oh my god, you'll see like surfaces you never thought. Some things, I try to keep them clean. Some things you don't notice. It's like the front door, and I noticed it had all this like dust, but it's so dark, like you never really see. Then with a flashlight, you're like, oh man, I gotta clean that. Yeah, my house, it's not really dirty. It's just I have stuff like everywhere. Like my dining room table is a nightmare. And I try to clean through it, and it's just then I have a bunch of boxes of like little things, and I try to consolidate them. And then my garage is like I need to go through all that. If I ever get the time, just I never get the time. I'm always lazy. If I work, then I don't want to do it. Yeah, I have. I was trying to do it and move stuff around, and I need to go through things. I have a lot of different things I could do, but I figure when I do that, I could do videos in the future when I run out of stuff. Start doing. I still have like guitars I've never shown, and but I kind of rotate different ones. Then I have some stashed away. But yeah, stuff can't. Man, I try not to keep like a lot of paper stuff anymore. Like, so I'll keep, like bank statements from years and stuff like that you don't need. So I've been shredding a lot. But even that takes forever. It's like, oh man. So a lot of stuff doesn't even make it in the house. Again, no, I'm not going to come in and just go right now. Oh, are you leaving sarcastically? Sorry, I missed you out of it. Yeah, my house, like I would show Ziggy more, but I have like stuff all over. Like, man, look at all that junk. But it's not like nasty. It's just like, collectible things or, stuff I need. Like I do stuff on my guitar, so I have all the little tools and yeah. I had a picture of one room, when I had like painted. There's like nothing in the room. It's just this perfect room. It looks just nothing. And now it's like you look around. Like in my, I have like a man cave room, and there's like stuff like on the walls. I have Like I had to put my little Frankenstein up, so I had to move everything to make a little room. Yeah, mine. Or like Ziggy's bad because then you'll see like clothes. I have like a pile of, um, clothes like that I don't, have room for in the drawers. But it's not just strewn, but it just looks bad. I would need like a. I wish I had like a big walk-in closet. That'd be awesome. Go in there but so you just run out of room. Like buy things. I get things on sale, so I'll buy like a few. I have like a ton of shoes because I need my shoes. So when they go on sale, I'll buy a whole bunch. So I have like 6, 7, 8 pairs, unopened. My blood's good. It's not blood, it's plasma. It's what keeps me young. Yeah, it's hard. I was trying to do that with my video when I did the music video because you see the background and it's like my one wall I have like daggers, a collection like crazy daggers, and so like behind me it looks like an arsenal. So like if you see that in a video, it'd be like, what is this? It's like a dungeon or something. But I'll try to be. I don't know. Next time I might try to do it where then you can see like my one cool wall. So I have some pretty cool photos. I have my little Frankenstein up there now. I'm still waiting, man. I ordered a little werewolf. It's been in Russia forever. I guess because they shut everything down. So it's just sitting there like 2 months. Actually, 2 months tomorrow. But it still says in transit. But I was like so excited to get it, but it's going to take forever. I ordered something, a cool little statue from Ireland, and it's supposed to be here sometime. Hopefully by the end of the summer or something. I can't believe I'm going to do a video on that. I'm so excited. I don't even want to say what it is, but I can't believe I got it. But it's like, I hope it doesn't get held up real long. But maybe not now, but I don't know. I don't know. What time is it? I always move that thing over. There. So I don't do the eyes like shifting all around. The shifty eyes. Are you still hooked on the Animal Crossing, KB? Are you there? I know that's what you're really doing. Stop this cleaning bit. You're not cleaning. You're playing Animal Crossing. Or do you clean in that game too? It's like on the Red Dead Redemption. You're this cowboy and you have to like take a bath and you know. It's like, man, this you have to eat. It's like, come on, this is too real. I don't want to have to eat. They don't make him poop. You think they'd make him have to poop, but if you drink, you can get drunk and get all wobbly. But it's like, man, I don't want to have to do all that. I have to eat, and then they make him lose weight. Then if you eat too much, you gain weight. It's like that's enough. Oh, see, huh? I'm your mopping. I don't know what you do in the game. They look cute though, but I don't know. I'm weird with video games. It's like I like them, but lately I haven't played them too much. But I like to play them. I don't know. You go through phases of them. I used to play my baseball one like crazy. It's like going off. Allie plays too. You guys are playing together. Can you play together? I'm not sure how it works. I guess you can do that with a lot of games. I sound really out of it. Animal Crossing. But there's weird stuff in it, like you can buy artwork or something. I was reading like how not to get the fake, like the blue boy, the one he has his hand certain way and it's a fake. Then oh yeah, I've played like almost every video baseball game since they even had them. It's just crazy. Grandpa. No, not officially not a grandpa. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I played the Bases Loaded. Then Nintendo, was it the Super? It might have been the Super Nintendo when they came out. And I thought that was so cool, but looking at it now, it looks like the real game. I've been reading about it. I'm that one in the room. No, I don't know even how it works. Nah. Worst I do is play a couple little stupid games on my phone just for fun once in a while. But those they want you to like buy stuff. The one thing it's like $100 for a little stupid game on the phone. Like, oh sure, $100. That sounds about right. You can buy like 4 PlayStation games. I've been reading about it. I have the camera in your apartment, remember? I took the one out of the bedroom reluctantly, but the others have stayed. So remember that. That's how I knew you weren't mopping. I'll admit it. I need to get a. I was gonna get another game, but I don't know. I start reading the reviews and I go, nah, it's not worth it. Yeah, I try to resist these games because to pay for them. It's just like even though they like the one I'm playing, everything they go, you can buy this now at discount, but it's always a little more than what you have. So they want you to buy something. Beach House, Beach House. Don't rub it in. Yeah, you could. Most have like stuff you can buy. It'll give you like special things. They even do that in like PlayStation 4. In the game, you can buy like little boost things or special things. Sometimes they put out the thing later and it has everything in it. But yeah, some of those. Or kids will go and it's like they'll spend a fortune. Real fake. When you see the blue boy, watch out. There's a fake one. He has one hand in his waistband, where the real blue boy has both hands visible. The Mona Lisa does not have a mustache and goatee. Oh yeah, in the little I play like a cheap or like a baseball thing on my phone where you just tap to hit the ball, and they have all like to boost your team, and it's like the one it's $100 for like these boosts. Like you're out of your mind. And though it's scary as they do like it's a one tap, so if you accidentally hit it, you're screwed. I did that once with a movie like on Amazon or something. And I was like half asleep, and I was like pushing the button, and I bought like some crap movie. Luckily, it wasn't a lot, but it was like I'll never watch it. But so I had to change the settings so like you have to like actually click the thing because I was just like half asleep pushing the button like an idiot. I used to do that, like you're snacking on something, and you don't know what you're eating. It's like you're eating walnuts or something, and then it's like a bottle cap. Oh, you got your fingerprint. Yeah. Yeah, I want to try to change this one because the way they do it, it's like where you press for the other stuff, and then it will appear, the ad will appear, and if you hit it, you're screwed. Like $100 for some little boost. You get boosts anyway, but I don't want to pay. I'm cheap. Not for like a game like that. I'd rather buy one like for PS4. But even then, I don't buy the. They'll do like special edition. I'm gonna move my leg. Special edition, and it'll be like a lot more expensive, but it comes with like boost your player. Then the normal one doesn't have it. It's like a racket. But some of the games is pretty cool. They have um, like statues in the different editions. So if you get the like fancy one, it'll have like a statue. 50 seconds behind the live stream? What do you mean? What do you mean 50 seconds? I was going to show this. I don't know if any of you watch weird movies. Maybe KB, I don't know, maybe not. Statues. They probably will have those, I imagine, or figures. But no, like for like The Witcher, and you could get the Witcher statue with the game, or different ones. But they'll probably have those. Have you ever seen this movie? It'd be backwards. The Room. It's really a weird movie. Look, he puts like a when you get the Blu-ray, there's like a beautiful portrait of the star. Really handsome. That hair. The Room. No, it's called The Room. It's like a cult classic now because it's like you got to see it. It's just bizarre. But look at this cool pin I got. And in the movie, he goes, "You're tearing me apart, Lisa. You're tearing me apart, Lisa," like that. But it's like a lenticular. You can see it move. "You're tearing me apart, Lisa. You're tearing me apart." You got to see it. It's really it's like they say it's bad, but it's like so bad. It's like bizarre in a weird way. He goes like, he's just like creepy, and you're like, ha, 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 ha. Anything for my princess. He's like weird. He's like a kind of sleazy. You got to see it. It's really bizarre. Yeah, he's like he has all this money and they don't know from where. But it's a trippy movie. It has some good scenes, but it's really bad. Lisa, you're tearing me apart. I finally got that. It was out of stock for so long. But they have like he like has a girlfriend and she's just it's just crazy. And then she has a mom and she says some awesome these lines. It's just really bizarre though. You'll go like, what the heck is this? I guess when he first had it out, it was serious and everybody laughed. So then he was like, "Oh, it's a comedy." But yeah, it's bizarre. But his acting and everything. He goes, that she gets him drunk. She goes, "Here." She has like a thing of like bourbon in a glass. Then she has a bottle of vodka. "Here, I want you to drink this." He goes, "You know I don't drink." And then she pours the vodka in the bourbon, and then he drinks it. He goes, "That is good." So then she says he hit her. And so his big scene is he comes out and he goes, "I did not hit her. I did not." Oh, and then he looks and it's the guy who goes, "Oh, hi, Mark." It's just, you got to see it. It's really cool. I had never heard of it until, a while back. And then I saw it and it was like, oh my God. It's kind of weird. They have like prolonged sex scenes with him and it shows his butt and it's really gross. And you'll go like, oh God. And then it's like the same scene over. It's like, wait, did they just have that in scene? But no, it's pretty trippy. Yeah, they have whole like routines. It's like Rocky Horror, how they say stuff to the stage. Because when he's going crazy, he has a dresser, and he like pulls the one drawer, the next drawer, then pushes the whole thing over. And I guess they go 1, 2, F it. But they have like whole routines. But the acting's so crazy, but he's so he always goes like laugh, and everybody's always going like, "Hi," and then I gotta go now. Hi, well, gotta go now. Oh, I've never seen that, but I know about it. I've never really watched it though, but I know I've always seen it. I watch a lot of different movies, really, a lot of different things. I like a lot of different. So, like, I'm a big Divine fan. I've watched all her movies, and I even have special ones. Oh, yeah. Well, this imagine big blocked butt. Imagine like a sleazy dude, like long, greasy looking hair, and then he's like 5'5" or something. He gets out of the bed, like it shows him like walking. It's like him. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, this one you got to see this one if you ever get a chance. I wouldn't pay for it. I bought the Blu-ray, of course. I'm an idiot, but it's so trippy. It's just something about him. But I was so happy to get that little pin. So I guess he stole that "You're Tearing Me Apart, Lisa" from, I guess, Marlon Brando, like "Stella, you're tearing me apart" or something. So he like stole it. I'm not sure if that's correct, but the right movie. But he's like, it's funny. If you ever get a chance, watch it. If you have like a drink or something, then watch it. It's really weird. You'll go like, what the heck? Just don't do it like at family night or anything. You might go like, ooh, mama, what is that, mama? But it's funny. I've been wanting to see it. Yeah, I got to look up. I wonder if they might have Animal Crossing figures now. Limited edition. At McDonald's Happy Meals have Animal Crossing figures. You'll have like 100 different boxes in your car. I don't know. There. But yeah, I've watched it a few times. It's pretty cool. The funny part is they have like interviews and he explains like what is the room, and it's like okay, here we go. It's like, well, the room is, it's not room or a room, it's the room. Like, okay, let's see. I think I'm gonna sign off for now. It's like 10. I still haven't been feeling too well, so I kind of start getting my breath is weird. My voice has been weird, like when I've been trying to do my uh, videos and talking and stuff. I sound weird, but I don't know. Thank you for coming in, KB and Ali. Appreciate it. The room. There's a book. There's a making of the room. It's like the guy who made it, but helped make it. Oh, that's okay. I appreciate coming in. I was supposed to go last week and I just didn't feel too well. I thought I'd pop on. I'll probably put my video up tomorrow. I think I'm gonna do it. But it's like kind of a romantic song. The singing's weird for me. I need KB to help with the chorus. There actually isn't a chorus. Yeah, thanks, Ali, and my prayers are with you. Please be strong and try to hang in there. I appreciate you coming in. I hope you're okay. You honor your grandmother by caring, and you know, she'd be really proud of you and that you love her. KB, I'll talk to you soon. You can always email me too, but I know you're busy with the AC. I thought it was air conditioning. I go, why does she keep talking about air conditioning? KB works as an air conditioning technician. I'm gonna go look if they have Animal Crossing figures. Yeah, take care, Ellie. That'll be my video. Except they'll get me for kids, won't they? If it's animal. No, if you guys play, they can say, "Hey, everybody I talked to were adults. They played it." Animal Crossing figure unboxing. Punk, call me a punk. Well, you are 3 trillion miles tall, so I'll take that, punk. I was busy at work, punk. Make my day, punk. I'll smash you like a bloob. I was gonna show. I don't have it here, but I got that Buzz Balls hat. At least it doesn't say I have balls on my head or something. That would be bad. But I got it really quick. Yeah, I was busy at work, punk. You sound like a smoker. Listen, punk. I was at work. Like a New York punk. I was at work, punk. Listen, don't you mess with me. Oh, my voice is fried now. I can't do all my impersonations, though it's a perfect one of KB when she's singing. It's Smule. Smule. Charlie to Vance, my dear. Yes, I don't know these French words. I've seen some. If I ever find that dude, I'm going to tell you to look it up because it was like, is this guy putting me on or what? Does he really? It was like Jerry Lewis singing or something. It's like, come on, man. On the sunny side of the street. So then now they're going to get me for that. It's been cloudy here. That was the sun side of the street trying to cover it. They get me for that. They'll make me cut it out. It's like it's from 19 frickin' 40. It's like we still want that coin. Take care. I'll see you soon. Thank you all so much. Until next time, my darlings. Now I want to go to Smule. I want to do like the lady in red with some guy. I saw the one, I forget what it was, but it was like, oh man. But you got to give them credit. At least they're trying. So, but it's like, it's better than the semi-professional going on there all going off. But then some of them, they're wailing. Go sing and have a good night. I want to play this new game I just got called Animal something. You're crossing animals and making them mad or something. I don't know. I'll see. Take care, everyone. Thank you. I'm going to end it. If I push that button, it goes away. Is life that simple? I don't know. Take care, all of you, and thank you. Punk. Call me punk again. Thank you, Anu, for coming in. I appreciate it. You take care. You called me a punk twice and you slapped me. Then you poked me in the eyes like Mo, like, hey, numbskull, punk, put your tongue out. Bink. Thank you, KB. Take care. I'll see you soon. Goodbye. And not yet. Yes.